Hey stalkers.
I love you.
Well, it's here. Winter. Winter is coming. So first off, I want to apologize for not posting any videos really during October. I had a lot of computer issues that are now fixed, thankfully, and it didn't cost me a bunch of money, which is definitely a bonus. But starting now, I am back to posting videos weekly, fingers crossed. I was hoping to post the videos that I had shot throughout October, but they didn't turn out the greatest, and I'm going to redo one of them, so I decided not to. But thanks for sticking with me. Second off, I finally got my logo finished and created, thanks to my good friend Alicia from Alicia Desgins. If you have any design needs or wants, check her out, she's great. Link down below. Thanks again, Alicia, it's great. So yeah, this video I'm going to be talking about my likes and dislikes of winter since it is rapidly approaching, which I am honestly not happy with. Winter is probably my least favorite season, as you will hear my reasonings for, but we gotta deal with it. I live in Canada, what can I expect? So I guess we'll start off with the things that I dislike about winter, so that way we end it off on a good note. So first off, it's cold as fuck, and I don't like the cold. Give me all the heat in the world. I love the heat, love summer, can't stand winter because I just get too cold and I get grumpy, and you don't want to piss me off when I'm cold and grumpy because I will smack you silly. Living in Canada can be difficult during winter, as anyone who lives in Canada knows, because the roads are horrible. Whenever it snows, it gets covered in crazy amounts of snow, slush, black ice, you name it. And living with my experiences from last winter when I didn't have snow tires on my car, it was not fun driving to the train station every day to get on the train to go to my internship, because I almost got into several accidents throughout the 2 months that I was doing it, and the train station is literally normally a 15-minute drive away, but because of the snow, it was a 45-minute drive with several accidents that almost happened, and thankfully they didn't because I couldn't afford another car after I had just gotten that one. But thankfully this year, snow tires. Thanks, Mom. Another issue with the roads is the fact that because there's so much ice that gets on them, the city puts so much salt on the roads, which not only screws around with your cars, it screws around with your shoes, your clothes, and when you walk into your apartment, it gets all over your carpet and your floors, and there's salt everywhere, and it discolors everything, and it just sucks. I hate the salt, but I like it because it at least helps clear the roads off. So it's a love-hate thing. And walking through the snow, I absolutely hate it because my shoes get soaking wet, my pants up to my shins are soaking wet, and then I get home and I'm even colder than I normally would have been, and I have to then not wear those clothes until I wash them because they're wet and then they get hard from the salt from the roads that was on them. So it's A, you can see the salt marks on them, and B, they get hard and it's uncomfortable and looks weird to wear. So that's another annoying aspect of winter. And another reason that I don't like winter is because in this apartment, my bedroom window does not fully closed. There is still a crack about that big that the window just will not close because the way that somebody installed it. So what I have to do once it starts getting cold is take towels and jam them into the crack in the window so that way the cold air and snow doesn't blow into my bedroom and get me colder than I already am during the winter. So that's a fun aspect that I get to look for this winter again, as well as the howling wind that swings through there during the winter storms. However, on the better note of winter, the things that I actually like about it, I do admit the look is nice. I love looking out my window and seeing snow on the trees and on the rooftops and all over the place. It looks nice, except for when it gets discolored from mud and dog piss, but that's besides the point. The look of icicles hanging off the trees and the phone lines after a big storm, it just looks great, gives you great photo opportunities if you're a photographer, and it gives you a feeling that is just so nice. The other thing that I like about winter is that on the days that I'm not working and I'm just at home lounging around. I don't know what it is, but it reminds me so much of when I was a kid and I had snow days and I got to sleep in and go outside and play in the snow, even though I don't do that anymore because I don't like the snow that much. But it reminds me of those times. It's just a euphoric feeling that I absolutely love because I get to stay home, I get to lay in bed or lay on the couch wrapped up in tons of blankets and just watch movies or watch TV all day long and eat soup and just enjoy the day, look outside and see the nice snow everywhere. It's great. But all in all, if I could, I would definitely skip winter. Unless someday, somehow, they create a way to make the snow fall just on our yards and just on our rooftops, but keep the snow off the roads and the sidewalks and the driveways, because that's another thing that I dislike about winter is shoveling snow. Thankfully I don't have to do it in this apartment, but I've had to do it growing up and it is not fun. But anyways, if somehow magically the snow were able to fall just on our yards and just on the roofs, then I would be happy because A, I'd get to look at it and it's nice and pretty, but I don't have to go and slip all over the road and get in an accident or have salt tracked all over through my apartment and ruining my clothes and stuff. But anyways, that's all for this week's video. Comment down below with what you guys like and dislike about winter and see if we have some of the same opinions. Or if you just think I'm such a pessimist and should give in and like winter. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that little subscribe button, or you can click right here or is it here? I don't know, it's somewhere up here. And subscribe to my channel for more videos, hopefully every Friday. Share the video with your friends, family, strangers, co-workers, classmates, teachers, therapists, doctors, children, your cat, your dog. Just share it with everyone because who doesn't want to stalk me? Squid, squid, squiddle! Share the video with your friends, family...